Hey yo, how's it going, guys? SixftHax here, half for y'all today, the team builder for week number 8 of APA season 5. So this is going to be our final match with draft number 2. Weeks number 9 through 12 are going to be with our third and final draft. So a draft analysis of that should be up sometime next week. So definitely check that out. Or actually, yeah, it should be sometime between Monday or Friday. So yeah, I don't know what day it'll be going up, but check that out. So for week number 8 here, we are facing the one and only Lord Emvee himself, coach of the San Diego Chimchargers. So I am really nervous about this game, mainly because if we win this game, we're basically okay for the rest of the season. We only have to win 3 of our last 4 battles, which I definitely think we can do. But if we lose this battle, then we have to win out the rest of the season in order for us to be able to actually make playoffs. So even though it's been a very, very rough start for us this season, there is still plenty of chances we can make playoffs, which is awesome, because if my back is against the wall, then I feel that's what I do better. I feel like I do better under pressure, and I definitely feel a little bit of pressure going into this game. So let's take a look at our team matchup here. So going into this match, easily the biggest threats I think are going to be Zeraora and Crobat. They are insanely fast and really, really annoying. Garchomp could also be a bit of a pain. Salazzle and Reuniclus also seem a tad bit annoying to potentially deal with. And then I feel like everything else, the Empoleon, Buzzwole, Mega T-Tar, and Regice, and Seismitoad, I feel like all that I can deal with. Personally, I don't think he's gonna bring Seismitoad and Empoleon. Double water doesn't make too much sense, I think, in this matchup. Porygon 2, I definitely feel may not come, because we do have Blaziken and Hawlucha as fighting types. So along with that, maybe Mega T-Tar won't come, as well as Regice. So yeah, with that being said, let's take a look at our first team member here. Of course, if you guys do enjoy the video, make sure to hit that thumbs up button down below and let me know what you would have brought if you were us building for Emvee. Yeah, Emvee, no V here, because there's a B now. No, but yeah, if you were us building for Emvee for week 8 here of APA. So as you can see, we have Akaberry Metagross. This was literally changed like 20 minutes before. It was changed so fast that I still had the old Eevee spread on here, which I think this was it. Yeah, because it was max special defense with the Assault Vest originally, but like the only real fire move I'm taking is Heat Wave from Crobat probably, and I guess I would take a Fire Punch from Zeraora if it came down to it, and maybe even like a Fire Blast from Garchomp if he predicts me to switch out, or I could even take a hit from Salazzle, which Salazzle was actually a really giant problem. So with us already resisting Steel, then we can take a Fire Blast hopefully with the Akaberry and murder it. Besides that, Metagross is here to deal with the Crobat and just kind of weaken whatever it can, hopefully. So yeah, I made this, I think I finished the team literally like right before the battle pretty much. So yeah, next off, we have a mixed defensive Nidoqueen. This mixed defensive spread allows us to deal with just about any single variant of Zeraora. I know Zeraora can be a monster to deal with, and Nidoqueen is definitely one of the best ways to be able to deal with Zeraora. So with us being mixed defensive, it doesn't matter if he's specially offensive or physically offensive, we can go ahead and take any hit from the Zeraora and hopefully be able to weaken everything else on his team. And we are running a lot of speed creep here on Metagross and Nidoqueen, just in case he wants to speed creep over base 100 speed to outspeed our Nidoqueen and Metagross and potentially any other slow defensive mon that we have. Next up, we have Black Glasses offensive Weavile here. This can just kind of come in and click its dual stab. Aerial Ace is, I believe, a 2-hit KO on Buzzwole after Stealth Rocks, which is amazing. Well, no, is it? I think, I want to say it is. It's either 2-hit KO or like on a roll it'll be a 3-hit KO after Rocks, but even then I don't think it'd be like max defense, max HP potentially. So the chances are always in our favor. Low kick, of course, is for the Mega T-Tar, which gets absolutely destroyed. I didn't really feel like I needed Icicle Crash here going into this battle, just because Ice Shard is so good and knockoff is very, very spammable. And once Buzzwole is gone, I click knockoff regardless, or if he doesn't bring Buzzwole, I still just kind of click knockoff regardless. So that's really good. I think the speed creep was for Salazzle, if I'm not mistaken. And that way, if Salazzle does potentially set up, I can outspeed it, do a really good chunk of damage with knockoff, and potentially knock it out. So next off, we have 5150, aka Tauros. I think originally this was going to be Scarf Tauros, but ultimately I decided on Life Orb Tauros just because this can actually do so much work to his team. And if he doesn't have close combat on Zeraora, or he's not like a banded Crobat, I can potentially take one hit from both of those and in return 2A KO them or OHKO them respectively and go from there. Earthquake hits his Steel and Rock type and his Fire type as well. And then Fire Blast is mainly just there for the Buzzwole. Like, I feel like I definitely need Fire Blast. I guess I could have calculated how much damage Hidden Power Flying did, but maybe Fire Blast did more. I don't know. Maybe I should have actually checked that because, again, Fire Blast is really just for Buzzwole. Body Slam and Earthquake pretty much hit everything else for neutral or super effective damage. And Toxic is super nice for the Porygon too if it is defensive, which I do expect it to be, or I guess defensive Toad and defensive Buzzwole as well. And then next off, we have our potential win condition. I guess you could call this double dance. Blaziken here, after +2, this outspeeds everything on his team. I believe it also does outspeed. No, I don't think it outspeeds Scarf Garchomp, but Scarf Garchomp is really bad in this game, I think. But I'm pretty sure we outspeed everything at +2, up to Scarf Buzzwole maybe. I don't remember, but I know we outspeed everything, unless he is like Scarf Garchomp, which I honestly don't think he's going to be. So if this is able to get up in agility, late game, Flare Blitz and high jump kick, basically murder the entirety of his draft. And if I can put myself in a position of where after I go for agility, I can pick something off with Power Up Punch, I have a +2 speed, +1 attack, and even with recoil from Flare Blitz and potentially missing high jump kick, this set still puts in so much work. So I do need to be careful on how exactly I play this set because he could potentially wear me down with Flare Blitz recoil. And then if he's got Mega T-Tar, the sand damage as well. He may have Protect secretly on something because I know Emvee, he likes to be cheeky. He likes to be very creative. So I'm going to definitely have to be careful with that. But I'm really hoping that this Blaziken can kind of just come in here, set up, and sweep late game, hopefully. And it's going to have 2 chances to potentially do that because our last team member is going to be Shaman. Shaman has such a horrendous matchup this week that I honestly don't think Emvee is going to expect it. So that's why I'm hoping with us being Choice Scarf, with him potentially bringing in the Garchomp and the Crobat, and even like something such as Scarf Buzzwole or just regular Salazzle in general, a Scarf Shaman will be able to catch something off guard and get a surprise KO. And then late game, this could also potentially sweep if Crobat is gone because Seed Flare is just so spammable against his team. And with me having a 40% chance to lower the SPDEF of whatever switches in to Shaman, that's actually really good for me if you think about it. And then late game, when this is about to just be worthless, we can hopefully Healing Wish into Blaziken to agility and sweep, or we can Healing Wish into Tauros, Weavile, Nidoqueen, or Metagross as well. So yeah, hopefully this squad will be able to pick us up a victory here, guys, because that would put us in an amazing position. I believe that would put us at 4-3, but if we lose, we will be at 3-4, which of course is really not the best record to have this close to the end of the season, basically. So yeah, fingers crossed, and I will see you all tomorrow on Saturday with the battle, which unfortunately will be post-commentated, but I will explain why in the battle itself. With that being said, leave a like, let me know what you would have brought to this matchup, and I will see you all tomorrow guaranteed. So later, everybody.
Cause my brain and heart are both tied in the knot, and this hinders me from crying a lot. This causing me to show no emotion. But when I said I cared, I wasn't joking. But I guess it's too late for me to become broken. For now, I'm living with no more pain, tears, or hoping. I'm just coasting. Yeah, I said I'm coasting. No more pain, tears, and hoping. For real.